the title says, I have burned myself out again. It's been around 20 days since I last posted, and currently I am not even halfway through making my next video. Before I go any further, if it's your first time here, I would like to say hi. Well, if it's not your first time here too, if you're a returning viewer, then I would like to say hi to you too. So just hi to everyone. My name is Rizzy, and I make silly little art and silly little stories to go with said silly little art, except for the past 2 weeks, I have not been making silly little art or silly little stories to go with said non-existent silly little art because I have been allowing my world to devolve into chaos. I have not been properly balancing YouTube and life, and it has started to take its toll. I will explain, but I am also going to be drawing as I tell you this because I know why you're here. You're not here to hear me rant about my inability to function. When I first started my channel like a year ago, I had no clue what kind of content that I wanted to make. Like, I knew I wanted to make drawing content because like that was the whole niche of the channel, drawing, art, blah, blah, blah. But I didn't know like how I would edit my videos. I didn't know my video style, anything like that. I just kind of started recording and posting and just hoped that my style would evolve over time. And I was right. I did start developing a bit more of an editing style and just a way of making videos that was more of my own, enter in my stories and overall kind of chaotic video style. I've said it multiple times before, but I'll say it again. The stories just kind of started moseying their way into my videos during the editing process because I had no clue what to say for voiceovers. So I started coming up with little stories and people liked the stories. So I just kept doing the stories and that became a part of my channel. And now when I post, people are expecting stories. And I don't mind that because just the way it's always been, it still is a huge help when it comes to editing my videos because I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't really know what I'm doing. I didn't go to school for art or drawing or anything of the such. So I have no formal background training in this arena. And honestly, when it comes to anything I'm explaining, my brain is like, and I can't do it. So stories really help me out. I really appreciate that you guys enjoy my stories. That being said, because there are stories involved, it takes a lot more mental work, brain power to come up with something that makes sense from beginning to end. And I have also started adding in like the yellow screens and adding in the little cartoon drawings to further explain what's going on in the story or to emphasize what I'm saying, an emotion or something that I have. And I have to draw all those drawings per video. Like take my last video, for example, Create This Book episode 9. I drew the page for Create This Book, but I also had to draw all the little drawings that go on the yellow screens, like Ducky's head, Ducky's hat opening, the stuffed bunny, Mr. Bingo, the magic wand. I drew all these other images to help further along the story and to help you not to have to use your brain so much to imagine how everything looks. I just feel like it brings the story to life a bit more and makes things a bit more understandable. So I want to keep doing that. I don't want to stop doing that, but all of that just makes the process take a little bit longer. I also got at least 2 requests to have my videos be a bit longer. Some of my older videos were like 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and I was doing that because like it made the process go a lot quicker. I do understand the request though, because when I watch people's videos, like I want to see more. If I like you as a creator, I want to spend more time with you and see more of what you got. So like I get it. So for that reason, I've also been making my videos quite a bit longer, and that adds extra time. Let's go back to Create This Book episode 9, 13-minute video. Took me 32 hours to edit. 32 hours! And no, I don't mean 32 hours to make the entire video. I mean 32 hours to only do the editing part. Sitting at the computer in the editing software, 32 hours. That does not include the time that I took to draw all the little drawings for the yellow screens, the time that I brainstormed what I was gonna draw for the video for like the actual page, the time that I took to sketch out the drawing for the actual page, the time that I took to do the inking process, the time that I took to color the actual page and record that, the time that I took to sit down and do a talking head video where I'm explaining what this video is and the outro and all of that stuff, the time it took to upload all 10 hours of footage to my computer. It was a lot. If I had to guesstimate, I would say maybe 45 to 50 hours for a 13-minute video. I don't know what's wrong with me, what I'm doing wrong, but like, why? Why is it taking me so long? but it's cool. I enjoy doing it. It just takes a really, really, really long time to do. The video before my last video, Create This Book episode 8, took about 25 hours to edit, and the video before that took about 27 hours to edit. And again, those are just the editing times, not the actual everything else involved in the process. And to make things better, I have a brain that allows me to focus on approximately one task at a time. And I don't mean like in any given moment. I mean like for weeks at a time. If there's a task that needs to be done, let's say editing a video, I feel like I can't focus on anything else until that video is done being made and it's posted and it's out of the way. Even when I'm no longer editing or filming or drawing, like I'll be doing all of my work for the video and then I'll stop at night and I'll eat dinner and then I'll just be like, okay, I'm just gonna sit here until it's time to work on the video again. I can't do anything else. I do not know why this is, but it's annoying. Okay, I realize it just sounds like I'm sitting here whining, and that's not what this is intended to be. I do have a solution, or something I hope will be a solution, but we haven't made it there yet. This is not supposed to be negative. I'm just communicating, being vulnerable, letting you guys into my brain meat. So because I feel like I can only focus on one thing at a time, I have been neglecting all of my life outside of video making, and I've just been videos, dinner. Like, I will still eat. I also have 2 gerbils who need a lot of care. So I'm supposed to be building a bond with them and allowing them to realize that I'm not gonna hurt them. I'm their bestie. They can be my bestie. Sadly, I've been kind of just doing the bare minimum, cleaning the cage, feeding them every day, giving them new water, changing sandboxes because they use sandboxes like cats use litter boxes. Who freaking knew? Gerbils use sandboxes. That's so cute to me. So there's the gerbils that I've been neglecting on bonding with. I'm also in the process of trying to get healthy and lose weight. It's not something that I advertise to you guys because it has nothing to do with art, but in an effort to help myself reach the goals that I want to reach, I have been doing these really big freezer meal preps. So I've been finding recipes and making bulk servings of them, maybe like 20, 30 servings of certain things. Then I get them all wrapped up and I store them in the freezer, and I put it all into an app so I can just like scan it and go for dinner. So like my meals are made easy. And since my meal preps are so large and it's not just me eating them, it's my husband and I eating them, they diminish. And if I don't restock, then they will just stay diminished. So in this time that I'm working on my videos, my freezer has just been emptying out more and more and more. And I walked downstairs one day after I finished editing and I was gonna grab a burrito to eat and there were none left. So that was a whole little mini ordeal. And on top of that, we're getting a freezer delivered next week, specifically so I can fill it to the brim with prepped food. This cooking is not something that I'm forcing myself to do. I love doing it. I absolutely love cooking. It's very fun. It's very interesting. It's one of my hobbies besides art that I don't really talk about because it's not art and this is an art channel. There's also other things around the house that I need to do, like laundry and cleaning my bathroom. No kidding. I repotted a plant like 2 weeks ago. I repotted it in my bathroom and I got potting soil all over the floor. And I did not have the mental bandwidth to sweep up potting soil for like 3 days after that. So I just proceeded to step over the soil that was on the ground for like 3 whole days instead of just sweeping it up because I was working on that last video and I was just like, bloop, 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 bloop. Only thing in this head is video. That dirt does not exist. So now that I have thoroughly explained everything, now I'm going to talk about what my plan is moving forward, how I'm going to try to fix this. I've created a new kind of schedule for myself. I don't know why I'm doing air quotes. It literally is a new schedule. For this schedule, I will be blocking out days dedicated to certain tasks. So Monday will be a personal video day, and that just basically means this right here for this channel, what I'm doing. So like anything that I need to do in order to make a YouTube video, whether I need to film a talking head bit or draw or edit or color or anything like that. Personal video days are for anything like that. And I was a little devastated about this, but I will be cutting the time that I'm working on videos down to 6 hours on the days that I will be doing videos. Usually I'll do 9 to 10 hour days, and sometimes I even let it go over to 12. But I feel like all of that time doing kind of the same thing kind of fries my brain a bit. So I'm cutting my hours down on my video days to 6 hours. Tuesdays I have as client days because as much as I love doing this, making videos for my own personal channel, I'm not making money off of it and your girl can use some extra money. So I picked up a client and I will be doing some editing for them on the side. Wednesdays will be another personal video day, so the same as Monday, just working on YouTube channel stuff. Thursdays will be art study days because I am plumb out of practice. Currently, I have not drawn in my sketchbook since the last time I did a sketchbook drawing video. I don't know how long ago that was, but I have been heavily neglecting my art practice, like learning more, getting more used to the pencil. If it's not something that I'm recording for a video, my brain's like, no, that's a waste of time. I actively steer clear of any kind of reading courses, anything to help me learn more about my craft, because I can't make a video out of it. I'm like, this is not entertaining. This is not for YouTube. Why would you do it? Because I need to, but I just don't. All of these books over here, I'm not sure if you can see, but that whole top yellow shelf behind me is full of art books, and I don't read them. Thursdays are art study days because I desperately need it. Fridays will be another personal video day, just like Monday and Wednesday, because I am prioritizing my YouTube channel over the other stuff. So I have that dedicated to most days. Saturday is a rest day where I'm not expected to do anything, but I have it as rest/you pick. Like if I need to finish up a client project or finish up one of my videos or do some chores or do some gerbil bonding or anything like that, I can do it on a Saturday. And lastly, Sundays will be meal prep days. All that being said, my videos will probably start taking around 3 weeks between each video to get out, because realistically, if I'm working on my videos 3 days a week and 6 hours a day, that's 18 hours a week and 54 hours over the span of 3 weeks, and my videos kind of take a long time to edit. So I'm guesstimating that there will be around 3 weeks between each video. I just want to make you guys aware so you're not waiting every week for one and being disappointed. I do hope that the longer I make videos and edit, I'll get a little bit more used to the process and kind of speed up with everything. But for now, I'm just taking it a step at a time and doing what I can in the moment. But yeah, that's all I had to say. Here is the completed drawing. The story that goes along with it is the story that I just told you, the story of my life. I don't really know what to say about her. She's a stressed out rabbit trying to balance different things. There are some gerbils. There's a meal prep freezer burrito in her hand. There's a paintbrush and paint splatters on her fur because she's an artist. There's a YouTube schedule on the floor and a standby sign. A lot of stuff is happening. But with that being said, if you made it to this point in the video, I thank you so much for watching. I have a sneak peek of the next video's art. Sneak peek. Not sure if you can see that, but I guess that's the point. Even though this video was not like my typical videos, I still do hope that you enjoyed. I hope you have a very good rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!